Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my cancers out there. This is a love coming spread for all of my cancers out there for the week of November 24th to the 30th. So, without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Okay. Sun, rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter, Sun, Moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. What kind of love is coming towards my cancers during the week of November 24th to the 30th? What kind of energy and love is coming towards my cancers during the week of November 24th to the 30th? Show me the cards that I need to see. Okay, here we go. Whew. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Jeez, Lord. You know, let me just put this out there. We got a lot of nonsense going on. This is like the fourth reading I give, and man, it is. It's starting out with a bang. Okay, so with that being said, let's jump in. Deception. Moon card. Deception, my cancers. Somebody is deceiving you. Okay? For sure. Now, maybe they thought better of it, okay? Maybe they thought better about what they were doing because they decided to kind of put the brakes on it and stop it, okay? Because it was kind of, you know, maybe things were kind of getting out of hand, so they were being deceptive to kind of slow things down, put the brakes on a little bit. Decided to say, you know what? Maybe I'll just go ahead and give this an equal give and take situation here. Okay. So basically what it seems like what happened here is, I'll go over that when I recap it again. So an equal give and take here. We have a water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay. And believe it or not, the Wheel of Fortune is beginning to move, okay, in your favor now with this individual. So things are kind of turned around. They kind of start to reverse themselves, okay? Now, in addition here, we have the Knight of Wands, a fire sign individual, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. There's a lot of passion and a lot of energy coming from this individual, okay? A lot of passion, a lot of energy. However, okay, so they're hot for you. They're feeling you straight up. However, you got the Three of Cups here. So this is an individual that's like, there's a lot of partying, a lot of celebrating things of that nature. Hangs out clubs, bars, that type of thing. There could possibly be a third party situation going on with this individual too. Just saying, okay? That's going to cause a tower moment. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to come out of nowhere. All right? So there's a definitely potential of a tower moment coming with this individual. Okay? For sure. And so that's something that you really want to be definitely solely aware of. Okay? So there's that. So let's kind of recap here and go over this whole situation here. So right from the door, number one, we have a person. We have a water sign individual, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, that was involved in some. Again, it started off from a fucked up place. It started off from a deceptive place. All right, folded. It's happened. All right. So it started off messed up, but they decided to put the brakes on it because it was like, you know what? I'm really digging this person. The energy here is they were really feeling you. And so they decided, they started off from a funky place, but just like they decided, like, you know what? I'm really feeling this individual. So let me kind of slow this down a little bit. And they decided to say, you know what? I want to pursue a situation where there's an equal give and take here with this individual because I really dig this person. Like, I really want to be open and upfront with them. Okay? And finally here, we ended up getting the Wheel of Fortune here, okay? Kind of turning things around. Like, you know what? I really, really, really dig this person, and I really want to kind of turn this around and kind of start backpedaling, pulling this thing the other way. So there's that, okay? Now, there's also a fire sign individual, okay? There's a lot of passion, a lot of heat coming from this individual. They're very passionate for you, fiery energy against Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Now, with that being said, there's a possible third party situation involved because this person is there's a lot of a lot of celebrating, hanging out, that type of thing. And there is absolutely going to be a situation where there's a large potential for there to be a tower moment here. Okay, a sudden event. And a sudden event, that could be, I'm feeling like, it could be a situation where, somebody finds out somebody's cheating on somebody, or somebody, not so much cheating, but someone, once things finally come to the surface here, it's kind of knock you back, like, what the fuck? Like, wow, I thought we was like kicking it like that. Like, yeah, I am kicking it like that with you. I'm also kicking it like that with that person too. And that person too. And that person too. So, look, that's going to be a tower moment that's going to happen. Like, it's going to be a revelation about, like, what the fuck? So I'm just kind of putting it out there. You may want to be cautious with that, all right? With that being said, let me get to seeing what kind of energy, what kind of strength are you dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Cancers dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Cancers dealing with? What kind of strengths are my Cancers dealing with during the week of November 24th into the 30th? What kind of strengths are my Cancers dealing with during the week of November 24th to the 30th? Here we go. Ooh, yep. Yeah, I know why there was a tower moment here, because you've been through a few things. The first card to pop up here was the Three of Swords, which means that you have definitely been in a third party situation before, where you've been through it before. As a matter of fact, you've been through it before and you walked away. Okay, Eight of Cups. So again, these are all your strengths. So again, how this works is with the negative cards, how they manifest themselves is you've experienced this negative thing, and you've managed to build armor around it. Okay, so you have been through a third party situation before. You feel it, you recognize, you know what it feels like, and that's where this tower moment is going to come in for sure. With that three of Swords there, it's definitely that's what the tower moment is going to be. You're going to think everything is cool. In reality, this individual is actually playing these games. All right, so I digress. You've been through it, you've done it, you don't want to do it again. So you walked away from it. Now, with that being said, also we have the King of Cups here, and that is an energy. You're looking to be generous and courteous with the right individual, okay? As well as you also got the King of Swords here, which represents making very wise decisions when it comes to the hard decisions. So in other words, you're very wise when it comes to having to think on your feet and kind of like, transition into, when you're faced with difficult situations. Other people may kind of have to take a step back, but you kind of think on your feet, okay? Battle ready, if you will. Now, with that being said, you're looking for true, deep love. Simple as that. True, deep love. Ace of Cups, deep love, true love. In addition here, Eight of Wands, there's a lot of communication and energy that you're sending out, so you're communicating with people, keeping things, keeping the lines of communication open for potential opportunities, which Ace of Pentacles absolutely represents opportunities, new opportunities on the horizons. You're looking for assured success too. You're not looking for any kind of half-ass effort or attempts here. You're looking for something that's really something that you're really going to get a win with. You're looking for a win, okay? And finally, we got the Queen of Swords. That represents a person that don't listen. You ain't about the BS. You ain't about the BS. You about straight talk, you're a straight shooter. You tell it like it is. You use logic. You're very logical in your perception of things. But you cut through the bullshit and get right to the heart of the matter. Okay? You don't believe in a whole lot of BS. You speak your mind, but you speak it from a logical perspective. All right, now, with that being said, what types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? What types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? What particular things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? What types of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of this situation? Okay, here we go. Well, one, we got Nine of Swords here. All right, put this in the focus. Nine of Swords. That's a situation where, you know, if you're going to be dealing with somebody that's going to cause you a lot of anxiety and stress and things like that, then that's going to be a deal breaker, especially if you are aware of it, which is why I'm glad I made you aware of it now. Okay, it's going to definitely cause you anything that's going to cause you stress and anxiety, like with this particular fire sign individual. And again, with the water sign individual, it kind of started off in a bad place, but it kind of moved into a place that's, you know, a lot more gentile, a lot more rational and reasonable to put things in place that create a great opportunity here, as opposed to the fire sign individual. That individual just starting off with the wrong foot, is going on the wrong foot, that type of thing. So also, we have the Nine of Wands here. So you're very, kind of very protective, kind of watching your back, so to speak, but that type of thing. And anyone that's going to, oh, it's good, you ain't got to worry about it. You always got to watch your six, always got to watch your back, and anyone that's going to tell you otherwise is going to be automatic red flag, like, yeah, okay, right. Finally, Knight of Cups. You're feeling yourself. You feel like, hey, you that dominating, daring, dashing energy. And you feel like you have a certain amount of gravitas, okay? And if anyone were to prevent you from feeling that special feeling you have about the fact that you have substance, you have, some people, now here's the thing, here's the tricky thing. Some people a lot of times think that a person that is kind of feeling themselves a little bit, like, hey, I'm worth it, I'm worth all that. A lot of times people confuse that with being conceited, all right? Here's the thing. A lot of times people, first of all, no one's going to love you more than you love yourself. That's number one, all right? Second of all, sometimes conceit, sometimes that could just be a mask that people are wearing just to protect themselves. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been hurt previously. I speak from personal experience. A lot of times I've been called conceited, arrogant, and all that other shit. I'm like, listen, you walk a mile in my shoes, then you criticize my behavior. Until then, shut the fuck up. That's just how I roll with that. So, you're protecting yourself, okay? So it not necessarily a bad thing, you know what I mean? Now, of course, you got people that are just arrogant as the day is long. So, there are those people out there that are like that. But then again, there are those people out there that are kind of like that because they've learned, they've had to protect themselves because they've been brought down so low in their life, so that they had to kind of claw their way back up to a sense of being, a feeling like they had a sense of self. And sometimes that kind of manifests itself in a little bit of arrogance, a little bit of conceit, and in time that'll kind of wear away once they realize, hey, I don't have to be like this with everybody. Not everybody's out to attack me or hurt me. So they kind of like ease off that gas a little bit. So, that's just how you're rationalizing the situation. Now you're kind of feeling yourself, but you're feeling yourself for a good reason, because you kind of been hurt and kind of been brought pretty low. So your confidence right now, you got to kind of overjuice that battery right now. Get that sense of brilliance. But hey, I'm here. Look at me. I'm the one. You're doing that now because you're protecting yourself. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. You're just protecting yourself, and you got to kind of like go with the ebb and flow a little bit. So with that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information the Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down? So many cards I need to see here. Wow. And so this is interesting here. So first off, moderation. Moderation. So get a sense, actually moderation and balance, both of these together. Spirit wants to really double down on this, moderation and balance. So in other words, keep a little to yourself. Don't put too much of yourself out there. Keep a little bit to yourself, okay? Because, you know, like I said before, you've been through a third party situation. You've been hurt. You had to walk away from this particular situation. But you're also dealing with two individuals. Again, one started off bad. They kind of changed up. Then you got the other individual that straight up means you bad from beginning to end. Now, here's the thing. The reason why this is important as far as this moderation and balance goes is because the kind of energy that you're putting out, you may be attracting this type of individual with this type of mentality and personality. That's why you gotta moderate it. Slow it down. Moderate. Be a little bit more subjective, a little bit more picky, a little bit more observant, that type of thing. Kind of slow it down a little bit. All right. So kind of keep a little for yourself and give a little bit out there. Keep a little bit for yourself. Kind of feel your way through it a little bit. Also, balance yourself. Meditation, key. When I don't meditate, there have been times I get so busy I don't meditate for like 3 days straight. And believe me, I feel it. I feel like shit. I gotta meditate here. Find a dark corner or whatever. Just kind of meditate. Balance yourself. That's important. Balancing yourself so that you're mentally there. Also, it can help you physically as well. Being balanced also helps you physically as well. So, and also with that being said here, now listen, with all that being said, there's potential here, okay? Potential with this particular individual that started off bad, but it's kind of began to turn a little bit. So, again, there's potential. Now, again, you may just be like, yo, skull and crossbones because you came at me wrong from the door. But there is potential here. And Spirit also wanted you to know that as too as well. So, with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. If you haven't already, please like, please share, please subscribe. This is a general love coming spread, so it may not resonate with everyone. If it did resonate with you, please feel free to get a personal reading. I'll leave the links below. If it did not resonate with you, hey, that's cool too. You still may want to know something about your particular situation. Again, the link will be below. So I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.